There, that's better. Woo! That's sumo?
I was looking at my stuff. I missed it.
I know, I was getting everything set up.
Okay, good. I have audio now.
Okay, well, I looked over at IRC because my page for Twitch is still not loading and they say they can see us. In fact, they could see my taskbar. So I fixed that.
So the last match we had on this map, which was Blame Disco versus Professional Minecraft Engineers, it was an hour and 25 minutes.
Right.
I am suspecting we will see most of the matches be in around that time unless there's some sort of, super rush that we're not aware of.
Right, and it looks like Will Not Found won the sumo, and they have chosen right, so our red and blue are lined up accordingly. We're set. I am so glad to have my IRC set up with my Twitch page chat, otherwise I would have no Yes, let's get all the dedications out. Good luck, have fun, let's go! 15 seconds. I do love Caleb's rough skin. That is absolutely adorable.
He's a Steve for me right now, but it is adorable when it's working. Okay, they're off.
I was auto-moving for a second there. I'm like, wait, I think my W got stuck.
Right, so there is no gentleman flarping.
Good.
They were just... Yeah,
Nobody wanted to see any gentleman flarps. Let's see.
Cool guy cleared the gap in one easy jump. Looks like...
Euro PP is over 2. Happy Ghast. Let's see. Magnus, they only did a partial bridge and then they jumped from there. Some arrows flying, but really not a lot of damage happening. Skip hanging back, trying to shoot.
Final Time is heading down to the iron and gold supply area. No one from Euro PP seems to be heading down there at all.
Skip Trip got about half health, and Skip to Kill is moving on. Nobody else down here to mess with. So totally different tactics with where people went to begin with. Interesting.
It looks like Euro PP may be trying to get through some of the wolves very quickly, not gathering any supply, which can work.
It absolutely can work.
Especially the parkour wool. In the last match, we saw Blame Disco get the cyan wool very quickly in the first 5 minutes, and Professional Minecraft Engineers wasn't able to get it until an hour and 10 minutes in.
This is very interesting. We actually have a member of each team virtually at the same spot on the parkour. They're running down. Magnus stopped for a moment to try to shoot, but they were lighting down torches simultaneously on their way to the back.
Yeah, looks like they're both trying to get it as soon as possible. Looks like Cool Guy has one arrow hit up on Magnus, but I can easily change.
So they're going to stand here and duke it out. Hopefully take one of them out and then blitz it. Not seeing any arrows coming in from above, so it's just between these two.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's in position up there yet to be able to do anything about it.
Oh, Magnus has decided he's going to go ahead and move on. Arrows flying at his heels. Cool Guy moving forward just enough to try to keep shooting him.
If he can hit him once, then he'll hit the lava. And he wasn't able to hit him.
Absolutely blitzed that. Beautifully ran. And he's carrying it, so the question is...
2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Is Cool Guy going to stay here and try to stop him and then run it? And that's what it looks like he's going to do.
Because Magnus does need to get out. There's no place for him to pass around the wool here. He has to walk back over this ice.
Let's see. I don't think he's stopped to get any potions or anything.
He does have a potion. He drank it. I think it's a speed potion.
Oh, he has 18 of the wool on him. That is a significant amount of wool to carry.
Especially when you have a risk of death.
Yes, with the whole lava thing right there. We were watching the last one, PME. They were, taking less and less each time.
Final time RFW is tunneling up underneath the diamond blocks. He may be using a similar cannon to what we saw. Wow.
Yeah.
Martin managed to make it to the
Wow.
yellow quickly as well.
Out, and this is the PV. This is the
Yeah, this is
PvE
another lockdown point.
PvP one. Yeah.
I mean, if the teams have resources, they can get the last wool safely, the red wool.
He has the protection chest, and that's it he has on him. He does have a potion of healing and regen, and
Actually,
he's
Martin
having to
may
back
not
off.
make it out.
Yeah, he's eating. He's having to back off. Go back to the wool room for protection.
Ooh, half a heart.
Oh!
Oh!
Wool is still on the ledge, though. Numb taking him out.
We have a cannon going off. It is taking out the diamond blocks on EuroPP's side, so if their rush fails, they may find themselves extremely low on resources.
Numb is also about to get yellow wool, and he is in the full buttery goodness armor. Cool Guy and Magnus are still fighting it out. I didn't see him die. No, he has not died.
Yeah, this could get very bad for both teams if
Magnus
positions
is
are
doing
locked
a
on
pass
up higher.
around. Magnus has placed blue wool on the other side of the bedrock barrier.
Oh, is that actually doable?
Well, I know that the no-build regions have been removed from the parkour area.
Oh, okay. I
After the
wasn't sure if
last
that was...
match, I believe the pass around was expected to have been acceptable, but was not allowed by auto ref. So I believe there was a post mentioning that's removed. So they've actually placed, and he's dead. Cool Guy has got his light wool as well and is moving on. Final time is shooting like crazy.
Yeah, Cool Guy may be able to get out of here uncontested.
Yeah, well, with him dead, that's a much easier
Yeah, and there's
option.
no one... actually... Ski may be able to bring down some arrows, but he seems to be pinned down himself by Numb Feeling.
Have a lot of water over here. Nothing. You mentioned that they lost their diamonds. And they definitely did lose all of their diamonds. Nothing returned over here. Final time is down here, though. Looks like he might be... Not sure if he's trying to break this block. Yeah, he's breaking. I'm not sure if he's just trying to get back out. Oh, he's getting killed.
I'm not sure if
Yep.
Cask is setting up a defensive position or if he's intending to run the red wool. He does have the blast protection pants on. And I don't see any attempts to run it on the 404 will not found side.
Yeah, he's lighting up his... He may be in a position to try to, shoot if he has the opportunity and then keep running it if he can. We've seen that tactic before as well. Like to get over here and take a look and see if there has been any attempts to recover that wool. Nope, it's still there. There's been no digging down for it. Cast taken out by a cave spider. Alright, let's look at Martin. Martin is now down here.
And Numb has a clear path, I think, to make it to the next rung of the way out of the yellow wool.
Oh, Martin having difficulty getting up the vines, not quite catching where he needs to catch. There he goes. All the way at the beginning. Alright, Martin's kind of stuck looping up the vines. One moment of lag can get you.
Thus far, EuroPP has only had one PvP kill. 404 will not found has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So EuroPP is getting the brunt of the PvP situation here.
But all in all, not as many PvP focused kills as expected, and certainly not as much cannon as we saw in the last match.
All right, Numb has made it out with the yellow wool safely. Cool Guy made it out with the blue wool safely. They just need to get red. And your PP, I don't think, has made it out with the yellow.
They have not succeeded to get. I don't think they got the blue all the way out either.
They did the pass around, so they still
yeah,
can,
but I mean, I don't think
they're going to get it.
Yeah, it hasn't been recovered. Magnus is in full iron armor, kind of going against at the top of the mountain, working on getting back down there. Numb is in the yellow, or the buttery goodness. He actually has some yellow on him. He's trying to keep him from these ladders. It is approaching night. If Magnus has a bed, he can set spawn down low.
It could be that 404 Will Not Found was waiting for night to hit before attempting the third,
right.
Or the... do they call that the second dungeon? I think they're calling it the second dungeon. The red wool.
Yeah, I've heard them called everything. I try to just go PvP, PvE, parkour.
Well, they're all sort of stacked on top of each other and
exactly.
wind through the mountain.
Magnus has recovered the yellow wool. He does not have a bed on him, but being in full iron armor, he's just blitzing through, trying to shoot back. So he made it on the ladders. He's going to try to get back up and secure this wool now. Not sure why Cass keeps mentioning Mumble.
He keeps getting disconnected from Mumble and needs to get dragged back into his team channel.
So he's just upping it. Alright, Kesky does have a diamond sword with a fire aspect on it. He does have that feather falling pair of boots with the blast protection, chest, and legs.
So creepers are no worry for him.
He is in a good position to go ahead and run this, and I think that really is their plan. Yeah, he's moving down now, lighting up as he goes. He's just trying to watch for opportunities to shoot the opposite team first.
Magnus has made it back to the yellow wool.
Has he made it out, is the question.
I'm not sure if that's their plan. I'm beginning to have a suspicion that they may try to pass it. Yes, they're passing it from Magnus to Cask.
Look at that. That is a beautiful placement. Cask can down here, grab that, and go. And he doesn't have to worry about running the ladders and getting shot. That is a beautiful pass around right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Final Time hit the ground too hard. Probably shot off. He was in a hard and heavy firefight.
Now this would be a cute time for a team to reactively put a cannon and take out this chest.
There you go. Okay, we have red untouched by both teams, but yellow and light blue essentially secured by both teams, although certainly not on the monument.
So right now both teams are even.
Right.
But Happy Ghast seems to be slightly further on in the... Actually, it doesn't look like 4-4 has even started the PvE dungeon.
Skip and Cool Guy... Yeah, Skip and Cool Guy are staying at the top of the mountain, and they're just trying to be snipers.
I'm gonna go see if either team has given any thought to getting stuff on the Victory Monument, because things are getting kind of close.
Yeah,
it
they
also
could be
appears
setting up.
The Euro PP set their house on fire for some reason.
Oh my.
I'm not sure the reasoning behind that, but
okay.
More power to them.
It's it's lovely. They are getting chilly. We're just going to go with that.
Yes. Euro PP has a pig on their Victory Monument Island.
Better than Creeper.
Will Not Found doesn't have anything.
Happy Ghast does have a bed down inside the open mountain. So they will be able to sleep at that fairly safe point in here. And they are very well lit up. It's Martin kind of popping out a bit of a sniper hole at the top. He's going to try to help take out the team. Interesting, 404 has 3 of their 4 members pretty much on top of the mountain. But it looks like Final Time is just trying to get back to where he was.
Cass can see the wool room. He made his way through here very measured. The butter armor isn't that good against mobs other than creepers. And he's making good use of that, though.
Numb and Ski are in an outright firefight down here. So Cask is looking to come up with both red and yellow wool. And I'm sure they left some in the chest just for
They did.
safety. Final time again, hitting the ground too hard. Oh, he was killed by his own team.
Oh.
Numb feelings. I'm going to assume friendly fire had gotten in the way. Hearing a lot of creeper booms. I don't think that's any cannoning.
And I think Cool Guy may have been the one who was attempting the... No, he wasn't the one attempting the red wall. Seems to be Numb in a full set of iron armor,
Yeah,
which is better against the mobs.
Again, just like we saw Kasky stopping, shooting, and then making progress if he can.
Numb also has TNT. Not sure if it's meant he's going to try to build a cannon or if he's going to try to...
Oh, Kasky needs Mumble. Well, this is interesting. Martin has gone from the top of the mountain down into... Ooh, he was just killed by Numb. Down into the PvP area over Skip to try to help give him some coverage.
Cask is entering the Fleecy box for red.
Beautiful.
And he just popped the chest to get as much as possible.
Yep, took half of it and go. That we've seen that in other matches before. That's very common. It's the fastest way to grab and get out. So, they have these two. They've already got light blue secured. I'm assuming...
Has anyone dug down to
Let me
pick
go
it up
look
yet?
at that. Let me look at that. Oh! Magnus. He has recovered his own wool. He has dug down and come right back up. Creeper didn't hardly touch his iron armor. He is making his way to the Victory Monument right now. Magnus has both yellow and blue on him. You can see Cask has yellow and red on him.
And he's dropping red all over the place, so they don't need to go down through anything unsafe if anything bad happens to him.
And Wool 404 Wool Not Found has not touched the red yet. So Magnus is making the bridge. Curious to see how they choose to get up to their monument.
They may be doing the
going
cannon
up.
approach, they may do an ender pearl if they have one.
Right, I've even seen...
Because I don't think they've used them.
We've seen the whole massive planks with ladders protecting it up. I've even seen the tree laddering, which was a beautiful sight in a scrimmage match. Looks like that's what we're going to see right here. What they do is they clear up... Oh, no, he's just taking the wood. For the tree ladder, they basically put ladders at the face of the tree. Yeah, that's what he's doing here. Plant another dirt, plant a tree, add more ladders all the way up. He's collecting dirt right now.
The Cask is hanging back, waiting to hear that it's safe.
404 may be coming back. Final Time has a bow in his hand, and he is coming back and looking at their monument. Yep, he has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He basically has 6 stacks of arrows, and he is looking to try to stop their victory run. We have everybody but Ski on Euro PP Happy Ghast coming forward for the victory run.
This is a good chance to get Cask when he tries to cross, because knocking him off the bridge can be very... he's storing some wool behind just in case. He knows the danger.
Ski trip, right? Ski dash, okay.
Because one good hit could knock him off.
Right. They have left Ski Trip behind intentionally. He is shooting Numb, trying to prevent him from getting in here. And Numb is having to block up the area from arrows, cover. So Numb and Ski Trip are in a bit of a firefight. Kasky and Mumble again. Taking a look at our beautiful auto ref heads up display here, which is what you're seeing all these beautiful stats on.
Cask got hit with the fire bow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I I think he's deciding to store a couple more blocks of wool. He's storing his armor too. He may be trying to suicide. Oh wait, no. I see a.
Oh. Are we
I
going
see
to go
what's about to happen
Icarus? They are going 2 ways. They are working on the tree laddering right now. You can see.
Martin just put down red wool instead of TNT accidentally.
You can see where they're working on this, and Kasky is going up with the wolves. We do have a tree laddering system set up here. Obviously a little bit dangerous if you get shot.
And I think Martin is going to use the blast protection pants,
Yeah.
which is why Cass left them behind.
Definitely looks like we're going with an Icarus over here as well. If you're going to go Icarus, I'm surprised he doesn't have all 3
What's interesting is that no one left the blue behind, so when Martin gets up here, he's only going to have 2 of the wolves.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, is you'd think you'd have all 3 before you go blasting up there. Oh, and Cask hits the ground too hard. He may be waiting. Magnus could come over here and deliver some blue
He may have
wool.
done that to refill his hunger bar, though.
Oh, there
we go.
goes.
Up. Perfect hit.
He caught it. Don't good game it. It's not over yet. Red. Yellow. And we wait for blue to get up here. Yeah, we're too derpy for that, exactly. Martin is jumping down. And he caught the water. Very nice. He didn't even die. Beautiful.
Okay, Magnus is the one with the blue wool.
Yeah, Magnus had the blue wool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Num did get to that red. And that's what Ski Trip was staying behind to try to help prevent. But he was able to get in there.
There we go.
There it is, match over.
Euro PP Happy Ghast wins. In a much faster race than I was anticipating. I was thinking this was going to take a while.
I know. I was already mourning my poor throat by the end of the day.
Yeah, I actually have a nice warm cup of tea right next to me.
I do too. I do too. There it is. Okay, so Happy Ghast Euro PP will carry on to the quarterfinals. Very cool. So I'll ask who wants to come up with us.
Not Cass, because we'll have to keep dragging him back in.
Yeah. Oh, I love the wool that was used to get up here. Okay, Martin definitely does. It's like Brad's being volunteered too.
Hello.
Hello.
A very excited Martin being drug in here. You're both
Well
unmuted.
done. GG.
Well done. GG. That was the derpiest run we've ever done on that.
That was the
just-
derpiest we've ever done. So,
So we are.
Interesting point. Every single practice match we've done, pretty much, none has killed final in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I did notice the team kill there.
Yeah, that was funny.
We were doing so well.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with both teams. Our last match in this was an hour and 20 minutes, and all of you had all 3 wolves, and it's only the 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
I mean, we realised early on that we were in the worst possible situation because they were rushing, we were rushing, and they were doing it better than us. So we just said GG at that point. We were so sure we were going to lose.
It was fantastic to see both teams at. I mean, you guys, Magnus and oh my goodness, who was it? I want to say Cool Guy.
Me.
They were both dropping. Yeah, you were dropping the torches simultaneously to the end, just
That was beautiful.
rushing down, then just shooting each other in the face. It's like, okay, we've got 2 rushers here, folks.
But I mean, my early death was just ridiculous. That was the stupidest thing ever. Did you catch
Okay.
that?
Nah, I didn't hit see notes.
Was it Skip? I think shot me in the wool room on yellow.
Oh, yeah, we did catch that.
And
Can I ask a question? What was this pass around you did on light blue? Because I'm so confused. It blew my mind.
on light blue.
Yeah.
That's the parkour.
Yes.
Yeah. You can see it.
Um,
You stand on this bedrock here and reach round.
But isn't like that leaving the lane for a second? Nope, stop talking, Brad, or else you'll look like a dick. Stop talking.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I am not going there.
We are not going to do any rule lawyering.
The lane is 1 block over.
No, that was that was good game. That was all fair play. Good game.
Yeah, and then we saw, kind of looked over, okay, it's not been secured yet, and then at the end, Magnus did come around and grab it. Although I do have one question for Martin that's burning on everyone's mind. Why would you Icarus up and not have all 3 walls on you?
We were communicating quite badly at that point.
I guess.
I thought Magnus was safely up with the other wool, and he didn't have the ones that I had, so we were doing both at the same time, basically. I should have just waited, but I just kind of... I don't know why.
I've got 2! I've got 2!
TNT.
Because
TNT,
and
yes.
it was reusable. I knew I could get down safely to do the other wools as well, so just wanted to get some on the monument.
Yeah, we were like, okay, there's Magnus, he's got the blue, are they going to pass off? Nope, he's going for it.
Well, I didn't know where Magnus was at that point. We were all so confused. Casca kept losing his mumble, so we were kind of having real communication issues, and I honestly didn't know what Magnus was doing at that moment, so I'm going to have to watch the replay to actually figure out what happened.
You actually weren't that far apart. He was just the other side of the bridge. He was working on the ladder, the tree ladder, which, of course, is a great way of getting up here, too. Although dangerous, as Keski found out, getting shot off multiple times.
But I was just shaking all the way through that game. I don't know why I was more nervous about that than any other match I've ever played. So
I think it's because, not to sound like big-headed or anything, but we are very evenly matched teams, so this was like a very good match.
I actually think the definitive difference was that your PP ran Red Wool with the butter armor, the blast protection butter armor, which is not ideal for that other than the creepers, while 404 hung back and gathered iron armor to run it, which I think saved enough time. If you had died in there, then it would have obviously, it could have easily gone the other way.
It could have easily gone the other way, yeah. And I love that Num just kept on going for it, and he still, 404, you still got all 3 wolves in the 20-minute mark, too. You just had to get him to the monument. It was that close.
Yeah. Can I add something to mine? It might just be how 404 play, but it always seems like we're just short on resources when we play this. Is that just us? Because to me, it always feels like we just don't have enough resources.
I think every team has a moment where they just feel like we're never going to be able to do it with this.
Yeah, it's a really hard map to balance out the resource getting and the rushing, because you just don't know what the other team's going to do, and I think you have to be prepared for so many different possibilities on this map. It's not linear like a lot of other maps. It can go in so many different directions. So...
Yeah. I'll admit I'm personally not a fan of this map, but it still does have its merits in certain ways.
I like it. I really like it. I like how compact everything is for spectator point of view as well.
Lots of arrows.
Lots of arrows, yes. Not as much cannon work as we saw before, although we did see the diamonds get taken out, but that didn't seem to bother anybody.
Did you take out our diamonds? I never even noticed.
Yes.
Case on point.
We had, we've got loads of cannons for this map, actually. A large number of different options, so... You never know, we might see some in the next Euro PP game in a couple of hours.
Oh yeah, it's Never Die. Who are they playing? Never Die?
Airships, I think. Is it Airship Aces?
Yes.
I'm supporting Airship Aces. Wink.
Me too. Wink.
Sad face.
Oh, poor Martin, let me go to your house and give you a hug.
Aww.
No,
are you guys really close to each other?
That's actually creepy.
They actually are within the same city, although they've not met.
Nice.
I know where he works.
I know where he goes to school.
The winner should treat the loser to a beer, assuming you're of age.
Maybe so.
Which I'm sure, which from what I understand in the United Kingdom is like 11.
Yeah, seriously, I think that won't be hard.
It's confusing in England because buying and drinking is different ages.
The loser can PayPal me the money for a beer. That'll do.
Oh, Martin keeping his distance from Brad as long as possible.
I know where you work and I know your work email.
Ooh, you're going to email me work. Ooh.
Gonna sign you
Okay.
up for a bunch of stuff.
Really
It's a really
great.
bittersweet victory because we love 404. They're one of my favourite teams, so it's so sad that we have
Happy
to
face.
take them out. But looking forward to the next game against PME, where we will probably lose.
I think it's interesting.
You're talking exactly like we are.
Hey, they took a very long time.
Yeah.
No,
Now,
no.
I will say that they have some excellent PvP skills. 'Cause dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly though, I think Brad said something very interesting. You commented you didn't want to blow your own horn or anything, but you really felt that the two teams were fairly equally matched, and I think that's a valid point. We could see that. You're going to see more and more of that as each round progresses, because obviously everybody that gets through, they've shown themselves, they've won, they've moved on, and we're going to see more and more really close matches, I'm betting.
Yep.
I hope so.
Preference.
Anything else either team or do wants to say?
I like trains.
I'm fine, thank you.
I'll move you guys
I
back
also
to your
like
teams.
trains.
Yeah, really.
Thanks for
Also-
streaming.
Shout out to Rest of 404 who didn't play. We love you all. Tuffy, Wee, and Stun.
Who doesn't love trains, and who doesn't love shout-outs to everybody? So there you go. Shout-outs to the
Shout
world.
out to our chief strap makers in Europe EP.
I'll move you guys
Thank-
back to your groups, and you can all chat and celebrate and have your hoops and hollers. Martin, I am curious, is there going to be another happy Ghast, happy fun time party cake world?
Can we come? Can we come?
I hope there will be, but I doubt there will because I think Never Die are probably too busy.
Ah, they're practicing on the server. No time for cakes.